it's just tremendous to be able to see how they don't speak and don't tell the audience what they're doing, but you can determine with the way they move their body what is actually happening in the story. So they are telling a story that's a true, remarkable story.
It's just very graceful and very meaningful performance. The costumes are beautiful. Just the entire show. I've really never seen anything like it.
神韵演出传递的信息让观众产生强烈共鸣。
There was a song that she sang that really resonated with me, and I think really kind of transcends culture. Just the message and the emotion that you feel, the struggle of the people, and I think the fight to keep the culture alive.
著名的培养女企业家机构创始人尼斯博士表示，很荣幸看到舞台上发出的能量。
It is something I have never experienced before. Certainly being in Oklahoma, having the opportunity to see this is an incredible venture. And I'm just very honored to be able to sit in the audience and watch the energy on stage, but also the singing and everything that they're doing on stage, the ballet, everything. It's remarkable.
新唐人电视台美国俄克拉何马城记者站采访报道。
4月20号到21号，神韵北美艺术团在美国俄克拉荷马州首府俄克拉荷马城市政音乐厅的3场演出，场场爆满。美国西部作家 David Outhouse 看了21号晚的第3场演出后，赞美道：“神韵是活力四射的诗篇。”
I thought it was living poetry. Each story was magnificent and well portrayed. And I love the dance portrayal of each of the stories. I think that everyone, as possible, needs to see and hear. It's beautiful.
David Outhouse 在俄克拉荷马州人文地理杂志担任作家和编辑已有10年，同时从事美国西部文学写作。发表了《The Guns of Frank Eaton》弗兰克·伊登之枪和《Hawkeyes》鹰眼2部传奇小说。喜欢写故事的 Outhouse 认为，神韵故事涵盖了全人类所有重要命题。
Well, those stories were very meaningful, and they touch on all of the important things to all of us around the world: love and devotion, and loyalty, and God, and love. People of these faiths are suppressed in China today, and the emotion I felt was a sadness that these people cannot live their life the way they would like to live their life, and that's why I think more awareness needs to be made of that. And I think that these dance poetry does a great job of bringing that to the forefront.
演出最后一幕深深打动 Outhouse， 感到为全世界带来了希望。
I thought the ending was great, and it shows that there are greater powers at work, and that should give everyone hope, and hopefully to people in China, but around the world.
新唐人记者彭涛、陈虎，美国俄克拉荷马州俄克拉荷马城采访报道。
Just immersed in that beauty, with the harmony and the peace, with the movements they pass throughout the crowd. I was not expecting that.
I love it. Everything is just fantastic. The colors and the synchronization of the dance is just, I'm in heaven.
I felt the energy of the dancers. Yeah, I think, they have, not that there's tremendous talent, but they actually, the way they move, I've always admired that.
And the music and the band and the orchestra, not the band, but the orchestra. It was something that we normally don't really see that much. It's just such a wonderful orchestra and the music.
And it really gives you an insight to what your coach is like and the things that you deal with. And I think it's really important to let that be known too, as well as the beauty of the dance. So it was really excellent.
了解到神韵演员都修炼法轮大法，凯莉琼斯非常敬佩，她本人也对修炼感兴趣。
There's definitely a recognition to their soul essence, the quality of who they really are, and why they're here, and how they're here to move people, and to move people into the center of their own being, and that's a wonderful thing.
新唐人记者安心、蓝青、江梅，佛州西棕榈滩报道。
美国神韵北美艺术团在佛州西棕榈滩的2场演出票房全部售罄。4月25号下午，当地很多主流人士慕名前来，为神韵传递的讯息深深感动。
And we're very impressed with everything we've seen today, and am very privileged and honored to see the message.
和先生一起来看演出的丽塔·杜伊女士为神韵节目的意涵深深打动。
The spirit of humanity and hope, and I hadn't thought of a concise answer, but I think that says it. Hope and spirit, and we're all very much alike.
Well, whenever you're talking about spirituality and growth and the good that is possible, that's inspiring.
活跃在纽约和西棕榈滩社交界的达连·阿尔森看了神韵，感到内心喜悦。他尤其赞叹女高音歌唱家的演唱。
I was blown away by the strength of that soprano. I mean, that's a high. The soprano is high, and she was so strong. Just, I'd never heard that before. And then she kept going higher and louder and higher and louder. So it was very good, very good.
It was spiritually uplifting. I do practice meditation, so that part was really close to my heart. And oh my gosh, the choreography was wonderful. The colors, the feeling, the energy, it was just absolutely phenomenal. I'm so glad that I came. I love, love, love this.
米歇尔·道尔彻多次获奖，是病患票选的最佳医师。他感到神韵散发出很强的能量。
I think from the beauty of the culture, from the people dancing, from the whole choreography, you feel so much energy, and it's just so beautiful. I loved it.
More people should see this. It's something that people, I'm sure, are not aware of what's happening in the culture and how well this presents it. And they just did a dramatically wonderful job. It's just very impressive.
新唐人记者蓝青、江梅，佛州西棕榈滩报道。
It's been phenomenal. I mean, the costumes, everything was great. It was wonderful. The music, very nicely.
马蒂尔达·索伦森在当地经营豪华地产40年，并热心慈善事业。他特意带着一众好友前来观看神韵。
It was very moving and chilling, and you forget what communism has done to this magnificent country. It's hard to imagine. I've forgotten about all of this wonderful folk culture. It's amazing.
It was beautiful. It really was. I mean, and the scenery in the backdrops with the, moving pictures, I guess, it was great. And how they integrated the people into the pictures was fabulous.
Yes. I loved the costumes. I loved how they melded with the background, the colors. And I just thought I thought, boy, if this is what China looks like, I need to go.
It's just a different kind of culture for us, and so we're sort of in awe of where everybody is in their emotional and spiritual life. It's so different. It's more depth.
I copy everything that they have said.
Yes.
Really, it is. It's
the colors, the music, it's mesmerizing.
Yeah.
It's just truly mesmerizing.
And the backdrop, how they incorporated that
yes.
into...
I'm just fascinated, too, by the acrobatics and the dance movements. Mm-hmm. It's incredibly impressive.
It's also a learning experience.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
新唐人记者蓝青、江梅，佛州西棕榈滩报道。
4
4月24日和25日，美国神韵北美艺术团在佛州西棕榈滩的2场演出，创造了一票难求的票房佳绩。演出吸引很多当地商界精英人士前来观赏，他们为神韵之美深深折服，认为是一生难忘的演出。
She didn't even know where she was going. She hadn't seen the tickets, but I knew she would enjoy it.
It's very hard to describe in words the beauty. The fact of the name of the program describes it wonderfully. It is divine beauty. It's almost like an out-of-body experience. It's very heavenly.
巴瑞迪茨的祖辈为躲避宗教迫害，从德国来到美国。从神韵节目中，他了解到中共迫害法轮功学员真相，深受触动。
And to see that it's still going on and people aren't free to choose who they care to worship, and it's tough, but it was eye-opening and a wonderful experience.
It was a very good, memorable performance. I'll cherish it for years to come, and I want to share that with my son.
在西棕榈滩创立可穿戴电子设备公司的瓦伦西亚夫妇交口称赞神韵之美，心中充满感恩之情。
The dancing is outstanding. I've never seen anything like that before. You feel like like humble. Feel very humble, very tranquil, very ease.
It was
very decent.
Very beautiful experience.
观众看到神韵的艺术家修炼法轮大法，注重自身修为，带来不同一般的感受。
I think their influence was really magnificent. I had not realized the religious part of it and the divinity of it and how much it's tied to other cultures and depicting goodness and man striving to return to a better place.
新唐人记者安心、蓝青、江梅，佛州西棕榈滩报道。